What's up guys, it's your boy Nico from Bols Is Life, and for today we are going to talk about our YouTube and vlogging gear version 2. Alright, we are talking about this again, our YouTube and vlogging gear or equipment, because since our last video about this same topic, we have changed some things a bit. So I'm going to do this video just like the format of the first video. I'm going to group them into categories. So we're going to start with the cameras that we use, then the audio equipment, the tripods, and the lights, and some other tweaks that we did with how we shoot videos for YouTube. So first up, the cameras. This camera was in the previous video that we made. It's our GoPro Hero 7, and in that previous video we featured two cameras, and we said that this is our vlogging camera. The other camera was just a studio camera. It was the Canon 650D, which is a camera that I borrowed from my brother. And now this is still our vlogging camera. It's our travel, lightweight, on-the-go camera, but it is not anymore our only vlogging camera. But if we want a quick vlogging session, quick videos, something that is easy to carry, this is still our go-to camera. The 650D is no longer with us. It used to be our studio camera when we shoot videos like this, like the talking head videos. It has been replaced. We bought a new camera last December, end of the year, and it's the A6400, which I will show you right now. So there you go. I'm gonna show you because I can't show you here in front because it's what we're using to shoot this video right now. So here is the camera, the A6400, and we'll talk about this and this a little bit. But this is the camera that we're using. We have a flip-up screen, and again, as I said, the GoPro Hero 7 is not the only vlogging camera that we are using right now. It's also this, as you saw in that clip. This camera has a flip up screen, so we use it for vlogging a lot. Nowadays we actually use this more than the GoPro, mainly because of the image quality. This camera has a bigger sensor. It's an APS-C camera, as you know. Compared to the GoPro, it's an action camera. It's a much smaller sensor inside the camera. And so for these talking head videos, we use the A6400. The GoPro still is not that good when it comes to indoor videos, indoor shooting. So yep, the A6400 replaced the 650D. If you want a review of the A6400, we have a video about that. I'll put the link in the description if you want to see our unboxing of this camera. So those are the two cameras that we use right now. We could say it was an upgrade, upgrading this camera and our APS-C camera, and now we have two options when we want to vlog, run and gun, better image quality, flexibility with interchangeable lenses, which we will talk about later. What lenses do we use? So those are the cameras that we use in our kit, our vlogging kit, our YouTube kit. So let's go into audio. For audio, nothing has changed. We still use the same mics. This is the Saramonic SR-XM1. The Saramonic SR-XM1. It's very lightweight, it's very small, easy to use, good sound quality, This goes mostly here on our GoPro, but we also use it in our A6400 when we don't want to, attract attention, because the other mic that we use screams vlogger, YouTuber. So sometimes we just want to use this in our A6400. But audio quality, I think this other mic, which is the Boya BY-MM1, is a better microphone than this Saramonic. I'll go around and see. I hope the mic picks up my voice. Okay. So I'm going to go around and show you. So this is the Boya BY-MM1. We had to buy this mount adapter from Small Rig to be able to mount the mic on the side, because if we mount the mic here on top, then we won't be able to see the screen while vlogging. So that's Boya BY-MM1, which we prefer sound-wise over the Saramonic, but portability wise, you can't beat this mic. One mic that we featured in our first video that we don't use that much anymore is the Boya BY-M1, which is a wired lavalier mic, so we don't use that much anymore. Although I do want to use lavalier mics sometimes, but that wire is starting to be an inconvenience. I would want to invest in the future in something like the Rode Wireless Go or the Saramonic Blink 500, which is you just clip it on your shirt, no more wires, go straight to your camera. We'll see when that happens in the future. So we now go to the tripods that we use. Right now we are using a standard tripod, traditional tripod, when we are doing these types of videos. There's nothing special with the tripods that we use, so any tripod will do, especially if you're in a controlled environment. So right now the A6400 is on that tripod, but if we're vlogging using the A6400, we use this, the Manfrotto Pixi Mini. So this is my favorite mini tripod. It's very sturdy, it's easy to use. You just click on this button and you can move the ball head around. So this is where our A6400 goes. We also have the Joby Handy Pod, which is somewhat of a clone of the Manfrotto Pixi Mini. I made a video about this because apparently there are Joby and Manfrotto are owned by the same company already, so I guess that's why they were able to copy the design, which I believe is patented, of the Pixi Mini. But in that review I said that we preferred to use this because of this feature wherein you can put it all the way to the side. The Pixi Mini can't do that. But after, I don't know, about 6 months of using this handy pod, I'm now 100% on Team Pixi Mini, because this, even if you don't press the button, which is supposed to be locked if you're not pressing the button, you can move it. So now I don't risk using this with heavier cameras because my camera might just, I don't know, fall because it's loose. Unlike the Pixi Mini where it's really sturdy, you can't move this if you don't press this button right here. Okay, so those are the tripods that we use, mainly just these two and a traditional tripod when we are doing talking head videos. And for the last thing that I could compare with the first video is our use of light. So I showed you the light that we use. It's still the same light. Again, let me record this on the GoPro. This is our ring light, so it's the same light. as before. We use this and nothing has changed, but visually there's something that changed, and it's our orientation of where we're shooting. Before, I'm going to show you, we were shooting our videos facing this side. Okay, so this is the view before. We were facing this side. We changed it up and we faced this side instead. So right now, we are facing the opposite side of where we used to face during that first video, and a lot of videos were shot facing the other way. So that's one thing that changed. And also, instead of shooting with the lights on, just the room lights, I set the ring light to be here, turned off the lights, and bought these lights from Lazada. So I'm sorry for switching the mics, but I need this mic because I'm standing up. So these are very cheap lights, I mean, and they give a different, you know, effect to the setup, to the studio. So that's what changed. Our setup, our studio setup also changed. That's why the look of our videos changed. So it's not just the equipment, it's the studio. We changed it up a bit, gave it a little bit character, color in the background. And additionally, we also bought some lenses for the A6400. We bought the A6400 not just for vlogging, but I personally want to dabble into some not so serious filmmaking, but we want to up the level of the videos here in Bols Is Life. So when we go on vacation, I try to, you know, make it what some YouTubers call cinematic, which I think is a word that's been thrown a lot, but you know, it's how they describe those kinds of videos nowadays. So we bought 2 extra lenses aside from the kit lens. So this is the kit lens. This is what came with our A6400. We also bought this Sigma 16mm 1.4, which is amazing in low light situations. It's also wide enough to be used in vlogging. And aside from that, for more tight shots, we got the Sigma 30mm, also at 1.4, amazing low light performer. I mean, for improved image quality, video quality, we got those 2 lenses. And aside from those 2 lenses, this might be a little overkill for some. We got the Zhiyun Weebill S. Yes, it's not just mainly for vlogging, because if you're gonna buy this just for vlogging, yes, it's overkill. But again, I said we wanted to, you know, dabble a little bit into filmmaking, and having this on trips is a upgrade on smooth footage, especially that the A6400 doesn't have in-body image stabilization. So we need something to stabilize that footage. But you know, this is not for a run and gun setup. If it's just run and gun vlogging, we go with the mini tripods. I think I'm going to talk about this more in a future video, but for now, you know, just showing you that this is a new member of the kit, the Weebill, the Zhiyun Weebill S. So that's it for our version 2 of our YouTube and vlogging gear, and I hope you got an idea on, you know, which camera to get if you are thinking of having a YouTube channel, a vlog which is similar to ours, which is a family channel. We do reviews. I myself am a gearhead. I love video, photo gear, so I talk about that. We document our travels, family time, family events, and these gear have been very much used in those events. So if you are planning to create something like that, then these are some of the suggestions. You can buy similar cameras that can do the same things. You don't have to go with a A6400. You can go with a Canon M50, the Canon M6 Mark II. There's the GoPro Hero 8 already out, the Insta360R. So, I'm just showing you guys what things you can get and what to use them for in this video. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, Bols Is Life. Also, click that bell icon to get notified when we have new videos here on our channel. Also, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram, all our accounts at Bols Is Life. And we will see you in our next video. See ya!